respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Here is Edwards. He's got 7. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The Spurs would end up as the 2nd seed in the West and were right in the hunt for being the top seed for the majority of last season. One reason they fell short was that they just weren't as good as they needed to be during in-conference games.
Both free throws good from Edwards. Going back to the Spurs, they did well against the West, but Steve didn't come close to matching the win totals of every other top team in the West.
They would end the season with a 33-19 conference record, which, you know, is pretty good, but still only 5th best in the West. It shows you how strong the Western Conference was a year ago, particularly at the top.
DiMincenzo, guarded by Fox. And there's the pass to Randall. DiMincenzo. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. That's good. 12 points for him.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
That's to Plumlee. He feeds it to Johnson. That's set. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Passes it to McDaniel. Now it's lets it go from 11. And he wheels that one in, sending right through off the back iron.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter.
Johnson for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Edwards passes it to Gobert. Now here's Johnson. On the wing right. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here is Edwards. He's got 14. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Knocked away. Gives it to Johnson. He passes it to Bryant. Back to Johnson. Pass to Fox. That's 1 for 3.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked it for the Spurs. McLaughlin comes in for Fox. There's the back to Edwards. Here's Gobert to stop the run. Rebound by Johnson.
That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Randall passes it to Edwards. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
And the Spurs making a change here. Spurs leading by 5. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
Sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. I like that posture in mind. Stay aggressive.
Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Edwards inside, defended by Bryant.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would be ahead.
That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Edwards.
What a huge play.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. McLaughlin the pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Bryant. Releases, and he gets the jumper to drop. Bryant's got 6 points.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Both teams playing downhill. Who's going to win?
we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here is McLaughlin. After the made shot can go back. Feed to Bryant. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Nice steam from the game. And Gobert kicks to the box. Hammers the alley through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
And it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
And now the Timberwolves have a break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why feel comfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it.
Look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
The other thing that's helped them early on is they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Read the pass to Island Edwards. A pass to Fox.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
San Antonio making a switch here. Defended by Reed. Anderson with the block. And now Minnesota on the fence play. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline this game. Doris, take it away.
In the Seattle Pro-Am League, he'd been locked up by an older player, held to only 2 points. He faced him again in the Pro-Am All-Star game, unleashed the move impromptu, and it worked so well, he decided he had to master it. Guys, it's been one of his calling cards ever since.
That's right, Doris, thanks.
He definitely keeps defenses on their toes.
Fires for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really not enough energy on that closeout.
Stripped away. Here's Reed. And he hands it with authority.
Textbook example there of how they use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up their intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight.
That ties the game. 13 points in the game.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Anderson. They swipe it. Here's Fox. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's the kind of defense required when you got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face. These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Guys, you go back to the season a year before last, and the Spurs were the best team on the road. But last year, they weren't nearly as dominant on the road. Still solidly leading San Antonio, but far from the level they played a couple of seasons ago.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the post. As it's good from Indiana.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And the Timberwolves call time. And for the Spurs on the road last season, they would still win 23 games in hostile territory. And while that is more than the 22, Steve. They won in the shortened season. They also lost a fair amount more as well.
Well, for the Spurs, Kevin, I think they did what they needed to do. You know, the Spurs manage the regular season. They know when to turn it on and when they can maybe relax a little bit. The big thing is they just want to stay near 500 on the road, protect their home court, and be healthy going into the playoffs, and that puts them in a good position.
Johnson with it. Inside. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending deflected away.
Harrison Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. Fox kicks to Plummer. Fox, Edwards defending. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing. That's 4 of the last 5 passes they've allowed have been 3-point.
And stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Rejected by Anderson. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Ryan is checked in for Plummer. And McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. So it's the Spurs now. McLaughlin goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass as it needed to be on time and on target.
Edwards pass it to Anderson. Edwards. Six to shoot.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
San Antonio's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Kick it to Johnson. It's intercepted. Pass to Edwards. For the finish. And he makes it look easy, tucking it hard with one hand. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Ryan off the pick from Johnson. Pass out. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Edwards inside. Johnson on him. Edwards, that's good. He has 30.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Johnson, good.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll hurt me every time, just like it's hurting them here.
He pushes it to Anderson. Edwards. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Poke loose. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The Timberwolves working the ball around. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Edwards, that's good.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it. Back door.
The dish to Barnes. Lets it go. He squares up and sinks it.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want.
Here's it.